recording this session for your all information. We have started recording. So I am starting our official session now. I'm welcoming our dearest international leader, educator, and very, very prominent personality, Miss Corina from Romania. Corina from Romania, how are you, our leader? I love you. How are you today?
I'm very, very, very fine that I am here with you, and I saw now Wilma baby. She's, I think so. She's sleepy, or she was sleeping.
Vilma, can you hear
Yes,
us?
yes.
It's your daughter there, your baby.
Hi, I'm Vilma, and I'm totally with you. And my daughter, who has just woken up, is also.
Okay, that's great. Great to see. So, Corina, I want to connect your voice from Romania. That please share your experience, how we can make our education sector prestigious, respectable, and very admirable in our time.
You know, I believe that everything starts with us, with our opinion, with what we do, with what we think, and if we believe in ourselves, we make others to believe in us as well. So be confident all the time. Do great things. Of course, you have to learn and to research and to feel that you can empower others. You can do it only if you trust yourself, only if you are
Great.
confident.
Great. Corina, thanks a lot. So can I have our international leader, educator Vilma from Brazil? Vilma, can you please share the thought that how we can empower, how we can establish empowerment, rights, peace, justice through education? Can you share your plan, please?
Yes, so this is really a dream. As you said, education is not recognized these days. And being a teacher is not a dream for every child nowadays because their parents say, oh, don't be a teacher because you won't get money for that. They won't recognize you to be a teacher. And then it's a dream making that a difference. And teachers need to be empowered to be teachers because our future depends on that. We have to empower teachers in order they can do that with children. Then we're gonna have a better future because future depends on education and education depends on teachers. And we have to do that. We have to change the mind that we that
हम
being
वो
teachers
फोटो हो
is
गए थे,
not a
वहाँ
good
बोलना
thing.
भूल गए थे मेरे, ये ध्यान से उतर गया था हमारे एकदम। हाँ जी जी ठीक। हाँ
Okay.
ये फोटो हो गया, अपलोड भी हो
Can
गया है।
Can we please
जी जी
avoid some side noise? I'm requesting all our leaders kindly because we are recording this session. So one information, can I know from Said, how we can empower education and have the right kind of establishment? Said, what is your proposal? Said, can you hear?
Maybe connection to internet it's not very good because many people has camera and microphone closed.
Mute. Yeah, right now I can see. So can you hear me clearly, Corina?
Yes, 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 very clear.
Okay. Okay, thanks a lot. So can I request Vilma, what is your proposal? How we can engage lot of institution, educator, leader, influential people to fulfill our dream? Vilma, can you share, please? Vilma, can you share?
Is she here?
I can't see her. What happens?
No, maybe she is
It's
not.
maybe disconnected. So, Corina, I want to request you. Can you please advise us that what program and what is the initiative to be taken so that we can actually fulfill our dream that was left behind? Is it Lan here? Lan, can you
Yes.
hear me?
Hello.
Hi, Lan.
Hello.
Yes, Lan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So
Okay. Nice to meet you.
nice meeting you. So can you please share your opinion, dearest Lan? Lan, please introduce yourself with our all national, international leaders, and please share your point that why you have chosen the field to be an educator.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I have a short time because I have just okay. Yes. Yes. First of all, I want to tell you about my ambition. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, my ambition is that I will become a great teacher. Yes. Yes, I want to be not only to teach the student, but also I want to have students have ambition about study, about their study. I mean that they are, yes, they feel happy to study. That is my ambition. That is the reason why I choose education as my job. Yes, in Vietnam nowadays, yes, our education is quite good. I am quite satisfied about our education system because the government is doing quite well. They yes, they control and they provide us with uh, good equipment. Yes, if you can see my school, if you know my school, you can see that our education quite good. But yeah, but our education system still have some problem. Yes, and I myself want to change that. Yes, I
Yeah,
want.
please.
Yes.
From which country you are representing here? Can you please share to everybody?
Um, do you want to see my school?
Yeah, why not? Can you share your
Okay.
country?
Yes, I will show you my school. Mhm.
Yeah, you can connect here also, I think.
Okay, but I cannot see the
Link,
button to share
sharing,
screen.
screen sharing. You
Uh,
can share.
here, I
There
can
is a
see.
three dot. Three dot.
Yes, 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 I will share with you my school.
Okay.
I am quite satisfied about my school.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
Can
your
you see my
computer.
screen?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
see
see
my
your
screen?
screen. Yes, please.
Okay. It's not here. No, it's not here. Where I put it? Oh, it's not here. Is this
Yeah.
one? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No
I don't
problem.
remember where I put my.
Okay. No
Okay, I
problem.
put the file. I don't remember where I put the file. Okay, maybe I will say later.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
because
Okay.
it's a waste of time.
No problem. So right at this moment, I can request you to share your at least some points that we can take as the initiatives, we can take as the future work plan to make it possible that education can be prestigious as highly as possible. Can you share your plan with us?
Yes, okay. I first of all, I want to tell you some problem about our education system. Yes, some problem that our education system are facing. That is I think that is yes, the exam. The exam. Yes, it's the
Okay.
exam. Yes, now for example, yes, with English. English is a compulsory subject in our school. In our school, so that the way to uh, e- e- evaluate student, I'm not satisfied about it. Yes, I want to change it. I want to change it. Yes, I already asked for the government to change the way to test student. Yes, and now most of the tests are about the reading skill, writing skill, and the grammar.
Right.
Listening, sometimes listening. So that speaking is not very important. Yes, I want our test how to be four skill. Uh, yes, for example, with only English subjects and other subject also. I think the way to evaluate a student how to be trained in our country. In our country. Yes. For example, yes. For example, in my mind, I have an idea. We can use blending way to evaluate student, first by offline or online, also together. It is better. Yes, that is the only one thing I want to train about our situation, our education system. Every other thing I am already satisfied about it. Okay, that's all about my idea. Because I don't have much time to prepare, so maybe it's it's nonsense. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, thanks a lot. So here I want to connect our dearest leader, Mr. Parkash, Dr. Om Parkash from India. Can you please share your views and can you please introduce yourself?
Good evening, everyone. Hi, good evening, everyone. You listen me?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Education is a live, lineless milk. He who drink it will roar. So I want that education reaches every corner of the world without any religion, caste, and colors. Poor children should get education free of cost and bring them into the mainstream. That is my NGO motive. And in the end, I want to say that the path we follow, we will be success. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks a lot. So here, can you see our international leader, Mr. Fadillah Mahian with us? Can you see everybody? Mr. Fadillah, very, very welcome, our international leader on this international platform. I want to know from you that how we can empower our projects through education, how we can empower our education more, even more strongly, precisely. Can you guide us, please? Can you hear me? Hi, Fadillah, can you hear me from
Yes,
Indonesia?
hello. You hear me?
Hi,
Hello.
good evening.
Okay, I'm available.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, please.
Okay, I think thank you so much before for your invitation me the wonderful discussion about education. I think education is very important
सुना
to
भेज में
around the world.
हाँ मैं प्योर में है मेरे है ना मेरे प्योर में है वो थैंक यू ओके वेलकम
Fadillah, can you hear me?
Maybe should all the other ones mute themselves in order they're not speaking now?
Yeah. Fadillah, can you hear me? Fadillah, can you hear me?
I think he has
Network issue?
connection issues, probably.
So sorry. Vilma, can you hear me now?
Yes?
Vilma, I want your opinion that are you clear that what is our motive and future plan to establish our education even more strongly? And as you know, we want to connect 100 more countries, 100 more influential global educator.
Yeah, so the idea is to connecting through events like a conference, because the first time when I listened about university, I connected to courses or something like that, but the idea here is different, right?
Yeah, please share your view how we can establish our global university. Global university means I want to breaking the boundary. I want to breaking the barrier that is in mind. Suppose I have shared already my sister. Suppose my sister is studying in India, okay? But if she choose that sister, I want to be a teacher, will you be allowed? Will you allow her? Will you allow your children to be teachers? Is it prestigious? Is it honorable position, or is it very much desirable? I would like to say, is it desirable? Education is not still desirable for everyone. Do you think so?
Yes.
Don't you think so, Vilma?
Yes. Here in my country, it's the same thing. Even
So
my
you
relative,
see,
my
yeah,
relatives
sure,
say the children, when someone says, "Oh, I want to be a teacher," oh, no, a teacher, be a lawyer or something
right,
like that, but not a teacher.
right. So my point is, Vilma, I want to create the atmosphere with, of course, every one of us, so that education gets the highest payment. Educators receives highest honor. Educators should receive the highest payment pay scale. In the government, educators have to be affirmed as the highest payable person in every sector. Is it possible? Is it this dream can be really established? What do you think, Vilma? What project should we take? How our action should be proceed in future? May I get your point, Vilma?
Well, as I said before, the main point is to teaching teachers how to be important, how to love that, because I can see that many teachers, many here in my country, many of them don't like being teachers because of that, because we are not well paid for that, and most of them just work with books. Most of them just are teachers when they enter the classroom. And I think being a teacher is not that. You have to connect with your students, you have to connect them with the world, but most teachers are not doing that. And when they see that we are doing that, as I'm working with lots of international programs, connecting with my students with other students around the world, most of them look at me and say, wow, you are crazy doing that. You are, yeah, they say that I'm crazy. When I say, wow, when did you have that meeting? Oh, it was on Sunday at 7 a.m. Wow, you are crazy. Kind of, they are teachers just when they are inside the classroom, and it's not true. And some, even in my school, they say, "Oh, Vilma, you don't have to answer your students on weekends. You don't have to help them. If they are doing their homeworks on Saturdays, it's up to them." But I don't believe that. I help my students, even if they ask me at midnight for help how to do the activities. I help them because I know that is the time they have to. And this is something that I think teachers have to do. They have to be with their students, but they don't because they are not well paid for that. Oh, of course, here we don't receive for that. I don't receive to work on Sundays and Saturdays, but I do that because I love. And then I think we have to empower our teachers to do that. But first of all, I think they have to be well paid, they have to be well prepared. But so maybe conferences with teachers, how to do that, teaching them the new tools to work with students, because they just work with books, they don't do anything else. And it's so sad because students don't like that. They don't like working with just books. And then I think maybe preparing courses for teachers, teaching them how to use things in a different way.
Okay. So how we can bring the change, Vilma?
I think, first of all, teaching teachers how to be good teachers, because some of them want to, but they don't know how to. Conferences, courses, teaching different tools, because I've learned lots of different online tools to work with students, but I've been learning with teachers from another countries, because here in my country, if I talk about Padlet, for example, oh, what is this? Wakelet, what? And then they don't know this kind of things. And then I think we have to teach them what it is. And there are lots of things. Canva, what is Canva? They've never heard about that. And then maybe courses or conference teaching how to do that.
Okay. Thank you. Here I can see Mr. Namdev from India. Mr. Namdev, can you please introduce yourself and share your thoughts how we can empower through education our global university project?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
You are muted.
Me?
No, the man from
Mr.
India.
Namdev.
Yeah, Namdev.
Okay. Why? He has got muted by himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Unmute
So sorry.
yourself.
Okay, so maybe he will come later, no problem. So, Corina, I want your projection. I want your future plan. I think you have got the point that global university is to breaking the boundary. Global university is to establishment our educators' right. Okay, full day, Corina, we are speaking about human rights, but what about educators' rights?
Yes. You know what? I always say like this.
Hello.
You have to be born in order to be a teacher. You have to be born to be a good teacher. What Wilma said before, I totally agree. There are a lot of teachers, not because they like to be teachers, but because they don't have any other option, for example.
Oh my goodness.
For me to be a teacher was my dream. And I all the time say I will teach even if the government will not ever pay me, because I love children, I love my profession, I love to teach. So we have to find the best educators across the world in order to bring this university, as you said. And I don't know, such of educators to incite knowledge to another educators. As Wilma said, what is Padlet? What is Wakelet? What is blah, blah, blah? Yes, was similar in my school. Many of my colleagues don't know to use any platform, any program, and they all the time said, what is this stupid thing you are doing there? Really? Really? Yes, it's something which I do, which I like to do, and I do. And don't care if you don't like or if you like, if you agree or if you don't agree with me. I simply do this because I believe children are our future. So we must work for them. We must make our children, our students to be, I don't know, confident for their future, to have, I don't know how to say, but we must bring in our students that feeling that they are good, that they do perfect what they do. Even sometimes some of them are doing better, some of them are doing less, but no one is perfect. No teacher in the world is perfect. I am not as well, yes, but we are here to share. And as I said, if you want to bring a university, a platform, which to empower teachers and students, you have to find the best educators who, first of all, agree to do this for free. Because many teachers or many people do things only if they are paid, only if they get certificates, only if they have advantages, and so on. No, it's not like this. We are teachers and we have to share our knowledge in order to teach our students. That's my opinion.
Okay. So, Mr. Namdev, can you share your points, please, as a teacher, as a global educator? Okay. As you
Okay,
can
sir.
see, here, Corina is representing Romania, Vilma from Brazil, and national
Hello,
leader and the
ma'am.
educator Lam
I am.
here from Vietnam. Can you please share your
Hello.
point of view as global educator? Yes. Now, Mr. Namdev, can you please
I am.
share?
Yes, I am Namdev Chogule from India. I am a primary teacher, and I started a digital classroom for my students from 2010. And this project is my own because everyone talks about only information and technology, but no efforts for that. But I started this project for my government school students, and my all students are enrichment their computer knowledge, and their learning process is only in 30% time and 70% time for their self study. So my all parents and my all villagers are very glad to my project. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot. So, who is next? May I hear a new voice? Syed, can you hear me? Syed Danish from India. Can you hear me? Syed.
Okay, now I can find
You
the.
may unmute yourself, Syed. You are muted.
Me?
Syed is muted.
Okay, okay, Lan, what do you like to say? What do you like to say? You want to connect now? Miss-
My 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 voice is muted, I think.
No, no, we can listen. Please proceed on.
You are listening me.
Yeah, we can listen.
Hello everybody. I am Sayyid Danish from India, and I am in education field from 2010. I work in the Department of Faculty of Education in Karim City College. and also I worked in IGNOU Study Center as a system in charge and coordinator. For me, education is free for everybody. Should be free for everybody because education is very important thing where we can learn lot of things. So we should do work for it, and it is free for everybody, and we should work it for on ground level. Then it will be established globally because education is very important and essential part of our life. And I am also working in the field of education and teaching orphans students also.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Fadillah from Indonesia, can you hear me now? From Indonesia, Fadillah, you have muted yourself. Can you unmute your microphone? Fadillah, can you hear me, please? I don't think so. Lan, can you? Do you want to connect your? I can see Dang is with me. Dang. Dan, can you please talk on these points? How we can empower our educators and can ensure education as the most prestigious field in the world. Miss Dang from Vietnam.
Thanks, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I think education is very important in every society. Is the key to success of economic and political development. Sorry. Sorry, my kids are making noise.
Okay.
Okay.
Praju,
Yes, Dan, please carry on.
Praju,
I want to know that is Fadillah from Indonesia with us? Is he here?
No.
I can see him right
He's
now.
not.
Okay, Corina, as we have come here to develop our education, to develop our educators' involvement as global field. Okay, as global field, that means, Corina, like in the upcoming year in 2022, if you want to give lecture to 100 more universities in 100 different countries, okay, and your bank account should be filled up with $1 million. What is the plan?
It's a big dream. What you talk about, it's a big dream. But yes, of course, money are important. And in order to get money, you have to work. But to work, you have to have time, free time. We are teachers, okay? For example, I am working from morning 7 o'clock to 12 or 1 p.m., sometimes 2 p.m. I come back at home. I have a family as well. I have to take care about my family. Many responsibilities are there as well, but I have also a lot of free time in the afternoon, in the evening, when I can involve myself in different programs in order to share my knowledge with others. And not only to share, but also to learn from each and every teacher where I am joining in a conference, in a meeting, in a, I don't know. Always, it's my pleasure to have a lecture for students because I love students. I love to do what I do. So I prefer to give a lecture to a student, to a class, instead to be a speaker in a conference. In a conference, okay, it's okay. Nowadays, many people invite you. Please come, please come. This week I will have the two conferences. Next week again. I have one planned in August 2023, 22, 24. I don't know exactly, where I will be a speaker in Morocco, I think so, or Egypt, something. But all the time we love to be with students. We love to connect with students from across the world. I did this before. I will do this from now as well. The problem is, Wilma said, we must connect our students. The problem is in my school, for example, and not only in my school, but in Romanian schools, English, it's not a compulsory language to learn. We teach every subject in Romanian language. Our students don't speak English at all, so that's why it's almost impossible to connect them with another student. Maybe from secondary classes they will speak, but I am a primary teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Fadilla,
why.
can you hear me from Indonesia?
Yes, I'm here now. Sorry.
Okay, very, very welcome, warm welcome from Bangladesh, from Dhaka, and very happy. You have no idea how happy I am to get our all international leaders and the speakers. I'm inviting Mr. Fadillah from Indonesia. Today we want to know how we can make education as the prestigious field and how our educators can get the highest salary, highest honor. Can you please guide us, Mr. Fadillah from Indonesia?
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Monira, for your opportunity to me. I think I listened to overall with prestigious teacher to talking about education. Yes, that I'm just a very junior person in this forum. For me, it's very important to learn and learn always. Education is about learns. You must learn with everybody, like teacher, like professor. For me, education is very important to learn, always learn. And then in the that in Workforce International, my organization,
Hello.
I'm always
Yes, yes,
हॅलो.
we can hear.
हा आलं की लक्षात आमच्याकडे नाव येते आमच्याकडे बोला.
Mr. Namdev, can
हा
you please mute your microphone kindly? Mr. Namdev, can you mute?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Fadillah, please carry on.
uh,
Fadillah, can you hear me? Yes. Fadillah, can you please unmute your microphone?
um, I cannot hear. I cannot hear you because this is not audible to me. I hear another voice.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I cannot hear because I hear another voice now.
Now you can carry on, please. We can hear you.
Okay, for me, education is very important. So that education is part of my right. I like about education. The education always to making for all. That in the organization Workforce International, I'm always say you can teach to everybody, not from teacher, not from professor, to everybody. I think for me, yes. One thing, education is very important to all people. You know that I think talking about education relate to the next summit WBI, and I know you part of speaker Miss Monira, International Transformation Summit. You one of speaker from Bangladesh, and then I'm so excited to meet you in the 22, 23, and 24 IGs because you are one of speaker. I just want to say congratulations to you, Miss Monira. You become to speaker, and then I really appreciate you, and I really believe you. That's why we invite you as speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much. How great it is to hear from our international leader, Mr. Fadila from Indonesia, who made the history possible, who is making miracle every day by creating innumerable history, innumerable working ethics that is unbelievable. Mr. Fadillah, you are so amazing. Believe me, this is a dream to be like you. This is our dream. Can I invite Miss Irina from Albania now? Can you please talk on this program on Global University, how we can empower our education and educators both, and how we can make it prestigious? Miss Irina from Albania.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, please.
I'm a teacher from Albania, 25 years in field of education.
Welcome.
I love using technology in classroom. During pandemic situation, it was a need for all teachers, but most of them need help to teach students with 21st century skills. Same situation in Albania too. Teachers like their profession, but they are not well paid.
Yes.
They have auto-esteem. In that pandemic situation, they were heroes.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
But they need a lot of conferences, training sessions. I have done my contribution. I have 2 classes with teachers in Edmodo for training, ICT training.
Okay.
But we need more help for them.
Okay.
I want to congratulate you for this project, big project. For me, it's the first time meeting you. It
Yes.
is a pleasure.
Yes.
It's
And do
always
you
a pleasure
believe,
to.
Irina, I want to ask you, do you believe that we can make our educators real international hero, just like celebrity, just like any hero and heroine gets the prominent figure,
Yes,
they get value. Can we make educators as valuable, even more than that? Do you believe?
yes, I believe if we can meet all best practices together for further education, yes, why not?
Thank you. And what plan to be taken? Irena, I want to request to have your planning so that we can do something that government and our influential leaders can make our educators the most respectable leader of our time. What should be done? Can you please guide us?
Firstly, their voice should be empowered. And as I said it before, they need training, a lot of session trainings.
Okay.
They need to share experiences internationally.
Right. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Irena, for connecting here. So, Lan, can you please share your point? And I want to know one thing. I would like, who is like to speak, please? Hello, who would like to speak now?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Yes, I have an idea. Yes.
Yeah, please share.
Actually, I like the idea from. I don't know. I don't remember the name. Yes, I like the idea that we should have a more conference to connect educators over the world, so that we can discuss about the way we improve education our education over the world. Yes. And I think if we try our best, we can do and we can make our education to be better and better. Yes, that is my idea. Okay, thank you.
Okay, can I tell something?
Yeah, please share. Please
Okay.
proceed on.
Okay. I am agree with what Miss Elena say about we must making another conference for another workshop for a student. That's why what first international making international transformation summit in August. We reason making this because we want to invite another student, another teacher, and another lecturer to become as participant in this summit, International Transformation Summit. We have three topics. Day one, we can talking about the mental health. Day two, we can talking about transformation education, and then day three, we can talking about the social issues, including SDG. That's why I'm talking about if you have inviting your student, your as participation, feel free you can inviting. The
Great.
summit, the summit can become to ages 22 for 24 ages. And then one of speaker, Miss Monica, can speak about education transformation.
Thank you. I have question to you. Can I ask you, Mr. Fadillah from Indonesia, can I ask a question, please?
Sure, you can.
Okay, my question is, you see today a Hollywood star is known to everybody and they are so valuable to the audience. Why not our educator? And how we can make our educator more valuable than anyone else? How we can do this?
Sorry, I can get you.
Okay, suppose one, like you have seen the movie Titanic?
Hello,
Yes,
madam.
Yes, Namdev?
Madam, I will tell you, in our country and Solapur district, Ranjit Singh Disle, he is win the Global School Award, 7.5 crore rupees, and he like a celebrity because he research about the QR code and tree codes, and his patent is very nice. So he win the Global School Award,
Okay.
and nowadays Reserve Bank of India gives them a big opportunity as an educator on the RBI India. This is the very good opportunity for our primary school teacher.
I want to add something, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
You know, we talk about conferences. Nowadays, you may see there are a lot of platforms who provide conferences. There are more than 5 conferences in a day. If you want to join, you can join for free. If you want to do something, Monira, in my opinion, it's to find something new. Not conferences, not workshops. I don't know what, but for sure you have to do something new. You have to came with something which was not before. Okay.
Corina, I want your opinion because I know you are the most experienced in this field. You are the most experienced and most prestigious teacher.
People,
So can you please guide us?
Please, I'm not. I'm just a teacher. Okay, like you, like Vilma, like everybody. People are bored to join the conferences. People join the conferences just to receive their certificate at the end. That's all.
This is all.
Most of time they don't listen what you speak there. So, and you prepare. Being a speaker, you have to prepare a presentation for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you work, you do research. And people join just for what? Just for their certificate, and that's all. So I don't know what. We have to find something different.
Okay, Corina, as I propose, Corina, please listen to my 2 points. Okay, 2 points only. That in upcoming 1 year, 2022, if we connect 100 prestigious universities, 100 global educators as the role model of the universe. Okay, suppose I am modeling you as the role model of Romania. Suppose I'm modeling Vilma as the role model and celebrity from Brazil. Okay. What I am modeling to the universe. I'm modeling to the world. I'm circulating your information and connecting 200 universities. Do you understand, Corina? If you are giving lecture in the upcoming 100 days to the 100 universities, okay, don't you think your life will be changed? Don't you think the experience will be changed? And of course, the benefit, the remuneration at present, what you get, the salary scale in your country, that can be changed. We can propose to the government of Romania through our influential leader that educators should receive the highest payment in your pay scale. What do you think?
You know, I think it's a good point, but unfortunately, especially for my country, I can't speak about other countries, but in order to do this, you have to change the mentality of people. And this is not so easy because in Romania, education, it's a big point in our government, but in the same time, it's not so important like other fields. We as teachers believe education is the most important because without education there will be nothing else. But let's change the mentality of people. Do you know there are people who said, okay, I get money because for example, because I construct, build houses. But you get money for what? You are doing nothing. Really? We are educate you. We are educate your children, and they can become what they want to be. So it's very difficult to have to change the mentality of people. There are a lot of people who are hard to be changed. And only education is the point which can do this change in the future.
Corina, I have a point that you see in this session, pandemic period, when everything was stopped, but teacher didn't stop.
Exactly.
Teacher was the frontline leader. So don't you think this point should be circulated that you are the frontline leader?
Listen, yes, it's true. But how many teachers did this? I just asked how many teachers, because there was 10, 12, 10, 20 teachers maybe in my area who loved to learn in order to teach. Because I don't know before the pandemic to use Padlet, to use Wakelet, to use live shoots and many programs. But I wanted to do my best for my students. So I learn by myself, or if I don't find out, I ask others and I learn. But how many teachers did this? There was the teachers who just sent some files to their students and nothing more.
Okay. So, Corina, do you believe that it is possible up in the upcoming 1 year? Can we propose our 100 countries government to make educators' payment higher than everybody? Don't you believe this can be possible?
Everything is possible in this world. I all the time think like this. Everything is possible in this world if you want and if you work hard for this. Everything.
Super. Thanks, leader. So, Syed Danish from India, can you speak on this? Syed, can you hear me? Syed, are you here? Are you there to speak? Okay, I think there is some. Dan, Rosie, what was your message? Can you please share our message here that how we can empower our educator, how we can make them as role model in the world, and how our educators' payment can be higher as the prestigious profession. Can you guide us? Rosie. Syed, are you here?
I'm hearing.
Yeah, can you please talk on this?
First of all, we will work for education system on ground level, not only conference or seminar or collect certificate. Education should be free for everybody. It is the best. When we will do for it, then everything will be good for it. Because in today's time, education is very costly. So somebody is not learning, somebody is not getting education. So we will work on free education system. In my opinion, it's my opinion. We will work on free education system. Then we will establish it worldwide.
Okay. Vilma, can I have your points, please? Vilma.
Yes, sure. Well, as someone said, English is not a good point in their countries. Here in my country as well, our children don't learn English at school to communicate. They just learn English to communicate if they are in a private school or if they are in a private English course. Then I think we could teach. Just a moment. So I think we could get started mainly by the English teachers, empowering the English teachers, and then teach English to other children. But we could get started with the English teachers because if you want to connect the world, let's get started with the English teachers, empowering them, and then they will teach others what they're doing. And then we could reach the other ones. But first step, I think we could get started with the English teachers from our countries, because English is the language to communicate the world. And if you want to communicate the world, then the English teachers are the main points for that. And then gradually we reach the other ones. For example, today I'm gonna teach the teachers from my school how to use some tools, and then online tools, and then they are not English teachers, but I'm gonna do that. But from English teachers, we could get started in our countries. And then if we get started in our countries, we'll reach all the globe.
Okay. So from English teachers, we should start first, right, Vilma?
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Okay. So may I know what is your point, Syed? What you like to say?
I'm, I'm, I just want to share my experience in my native place. I started a mission to educate orphan children. And in this time, there are 250 orphan students are getting education from my team free of cost. And we are giving them English language, computer courses, and technical courses free of cost. So I, I am saying that education system should be free for all. For all, when it will be free, then it will improve, and 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 everybody will connect, like orphans, poor children, and many people also. So whenever it will be free, then it will be improved worldwide, in my opinion.
Okay.
and
Thanks.
and there is no need to conference, seminar, or anything, because when we are doing a good work, there is no need to collect certificates, seminar, conference. It should be done from ground level.
Okay, thanks. Corina, can we sum up the point that to connect with these international leaders like government people, like embassy, like diplomats, influential people, do you think we can make it possible? Our dream can be possible? Educators' respect, educators' rights can be established to be as role model, Corina?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible, but depends on us as teachers and us as educators, because if you respect yourself, others will respect you as well. If you feel, or if you let others to judge you, to say you are not so good, what are you doing after all? You make others to think you are weak, but we are not. We are not weak. We have a lot of knowledge. We share a lot of knowledge, and not only, but feelings as well. And also, we teach our students, for example, manners. Okay, as primary teacher, you have to teach everywhere. It's not a subject for this. You have to teach your students good manners in society, because you are not only a teacher, but you are also a mentor for your student. So yes, depends of us to make others to believe in us, to make others to respect us. You have to be very good and to do your best in order that others to respect your work. If you do things just in case to be done, there are a lot of teachers, as Wilma said before, they are going to class, take their lectures, and going to home, and that's all. It's not about this. We are educators, not only teachers. We must do more than that. We must be role model for others. But this depends of us, as I told you. And what Said said about orphans and the students who are coming from different with different background, yes, it's a good point. For example, we can find around us such of students, and for free we can do something good for them, and this make us to be good teachers as well. We
Okay,
can do
thanks
it.
a lot. Thanks a lot, Corina. And whenever I listen to you, I feel empowered. I feel blessed.
It's
I feel that my
I
time.
believe this is a gift from God, to empower others and to make others to have confidence, to make others to feel better around me, and to make others to feel that they are very good. I think it's a gift. Yes, for me.
Great. Great to learn from you, international leader. Vilma, can you please
Yes, dear.
summarize? Can you please
Yes.
summarize what our action should be taken from this platform as we have met our international leaders today, how we can be benefited and how our action should be for global university?
Yeah, first of all, to get, as I told you before, in order we have people to help us, Corina also said they have to believe in themselves. We have to empower them that they are able to do that. We have to give them, like, wow, you are the ambassador from Romania, for example, and then you have the power to do that. First of all, they have to believe in themselves. They have to believe they are able to do that. And if we empower everyone, as you've been empowering me, Corina has done that as well, and I'm learning that I am able to do things, and now I feel confident that I can do great things and I can influence others, but thanks to you. And this is the first thing we have to do. If you want teachers from our countries, if you want great leaders with us, we have to show them that they are able to be leaders, because if they don't feel they are leaders, they won't do anything. If we don't if we don't say teachers, if we don't empower teachers that they are the reason for a good education, they are the reason for a better future, they will just enter their classroom, give their classes and go away and nothing else. But if we empower them that they are the solution for our work, because through them students are our future, then first of all we have to empower teachers. Let's make them the ambassadors for that. Let's empower them. Let's give them a title. I know it seems like it's strange, but they have to know exactly the importance they have, and then each of them will do great things. Then one by one we'll have a better world.
Okay, thanks. Rosie, do you like to say about this, what our educators have already guided? Rosie from Vietnam. Your microphone is off. Can you unmute yourself? Yes, Rosie.
Yes. And yeah, I think that we should have a lot of projects in order to develop many aspects of education. Now the aspect I am concerned with is educate social skill for students, because in our country, a lot of students lack social skills, so it's quite difficult for them to choose to, to give the right choice for their future, or to get the right job. I think we should have long-term projects for this. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot. So in the summing up, just for the concluding session, I want to hear from everybody the last message to the world. The point is, we want to empower our educators more, like a global celebrity, number one. Number two, we want to ensure educators respect highest payment from government. Number three, we want to connect 100 more education like institutions with us to ensure that our voice is more powerful than ever before. Can I connect Corina on that? Corina, what is your last message on this?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Namdev?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Madam, I tell you, hello.
I'm listening. Can you please share?
Madam, I tell about Global School Awards and win the Ranjit Singh display from our Maharashtra state, Solapur district. I'm telling about this person, and every time we do not want certificates from others. Our work will be devoted, then we will create a new creation for our education. And we are all teachers, so first we respect to each other and their opinions. That will be education will be revolutionary work in this world.
Thank you. So we are going to connect for the final message to the world, our empowerment project for educators. Corina, can we have your last message, please?
Yes, I think Sir wanted to say we don't have to work for certificates. We don't have to work for global achievements, but we have to work because this is our mission in as teachers, as educators. You know, all the time I say to my students like this: "Come on, you are good. You can do it. Please do it. I listen you. I am here with you. Please, you are very good in what you do and you are the best." These make my students to have confidence. Even they sometimes, you know, students are afraid if I do something wrong, if my teacher will be angry with me. It's similar with teachers. We have to empower teachers just to make them to be confident that they are good in what they are doing. And of course, it depends on their mentality as well, because if they don't want to do something more, they will not. But there are a lot of teachers, as Wilma said, who want to learn, who want to be better than they are today. But no one make them to have confidence. Maybe people around us most of the time said, "What you are doing? What is this? I don't understand." You don't have to give up. Never, never give up. If you believe in what you do, if you think that thing it's good, go on and do and show to others how good you are. Never let others to take you down. That is my message for all teachers.
Great. So can we have Vilma? Can you please conclude your last line, dear?
Yes, as Corina said, first of all, we teachers, we have to believe in ourselves in order we teach our students to do that. This is pretty important, teaching our students that they are able to, they can do that. And if they really want, they can do anything. And they just have to believe in themselves. They have to believe they are able to communicate. They have to believe they are able to do anything they want. And we have to do that as with teachers as well. If you want to, okay, we are doing that with our students. I am doing, Corina is doing, you all of you are doing. But what about the other teachers? We alone, we can't do that globally. So if you empower other teachers, first of all, to believe in themselves, to teach them that they are able to do anything they want, of course, if they really want to, they will inspire and do the same with their students. And then through that, we'll have a better world and education. But first of all, let's empower teachers, and they will empower students, and students will empower their parents and family, and so on. Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe she lost her connection.
No, she is muted. Monira? Or maybe she lost her connection as well, because I can't.
सारे ही फ्रेश था थोड़े से पीस के वो तो अलग पड़ा हुआ पैकेट छोटे छोटे पैकेट पड़े ये तो ठीक है जो बंद पैकेट है सारे ठीक है
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. No, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Actually, can I have Rosie for your final message? Rosie, can you hear me? Rosie, are you here?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Please, your final message, please.
Message.
Can you hear me? Rosie, can you hear me?
You're muted.
Yes,
Rosie,
I can hear you.
okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Please convey your last message.
I hope we can cooperate with each other and make our group better and better, especially for students over the world.
Any suggestion?
Uh, Sorry, I am taking care of my children, so.
Okay.
Rosie, can I tell you something? So I'd like to tell you, don't ask sorry for your kids, because you are working home, you are a teacher, you are doing your best, and your kids are around you. You are doing 3-4 things at the same time. So that's wonderful. We all understand you, and that's perfect what you've been doing. So don't ask sorry for your kids being around. You're doing your best, and that's fantastic. And congratulations for doing all the hard work you've been doing, even if you are doing that, taking care of your two children around you. Congratulations, dear. You are fantastic.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yes, exactly. So can I connect our Dr. Parkash from India for his final message?
All of you, thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Saeed, are you here? Saeed Danish, are you here? Saeed, your microphone is off. Okay. Thanks. Saeed, I can't hear you. So, Namdev, are you with us right now? Namdev from India? Okay. Sorry, maybe he is not with me. So can we conclude this session, Vilma? Can you please advise anything right now? Lan, are you here?
Well, I think there are lots of people here. Then I'd like to listen from the other ones as well. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity. And I'd like to say that you can count on me for anything. I'm here to help.
Okay, thanks a lot. Corina, thanks a lot for joining here. Rosie, Syed, and Lan from Vietnam, and our Fadillah sir who was here, and Parkash, lot of international guests who have joined within a very short notice. They have joined, and I am really happy to get you all of your assistance. So let's get our hand in hand and let's connect 100 more universities. Let's connect 100. I want to actually make 100 more educated as the global leader and as the celebrity. Like from Romania, Corina has to be empowered so that she can be recognized as a global celebrity. That is our point.
If you can convince people around me, will be perfect. But for moment, even government here don't believe in what I do. Don't believe. I don't know if they believe or not. I want to say they don't think what we do in pandemic period and what we do in conferences, in trainings, and classes with our students. It's so important thing. They believe this is your job and you have to do it, and that's all. And if you do something more, as Wilma said, they think you are crazy. What's with you? Why do you do this? You are crazy. You lose your time for nothing.
Okay.
So if you can change the mentality of people and the government, Romania, I will be very happy with this.
Okay. So Lance, can we have your last message to the world, please?
Yeah.
Lan from Vietnam. Lan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Can you
I
hear
want
me?
to know your, we want to know what is your last message to the world, please.
I cannot hear clearly. Yes, maybe it's.
The final message.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. Maybe the internet is not good from my position.
You can't hear right now?
Yes, I cannot hear clearly.
Your final message to the world.
Can you say again? I cannot hear clearly. I'm sorry. Maybe the next time.
Last message to the world. Finally, what
Yes.
you like to say?
My internet is not very good.
Okay. Syed, what is your last message to the world?
My message is everybody should be connect with each other, spread love everywhere, spread peace everywhere, and we should think bigger and better for everybody. And we don't think about religion, caste, white, black, anything. We should support everybody in every corner, and if we will spread love, then this world will be changed and peace will be created everywhere.
Okay, thank you so much. Vilma, I have one point. Vilma?
Yes,
Are you
dear?
here?
Yes?
Vilma, our guest, Fadillah from Indonesia, he thinks that his connection has been disconnected for us. Can you please let him know that I have disconnected nobody?
Okay.
He thinks that, and he was annoyed. Actually, I didn't disconnect anybody from here. If the internet is not stable, that is not my fault.
Sure. I'll clarify that. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks a lot. So this is our Global Educators' Rights program. We want to make our educators as the role model and the global celebrity. We want to connect 100 more academic institutions and make sure that our educator can deliver their lecture any places. Who is this? Huaida, who is this? Please, anybody do not get annoyed with me. if your connection is not stable, if you disconnected automatically, this is not my fault. I really get I am begging your pardon for this point. So right at this, again and again for our global rise. Thanks a lot for joining international leaders. Corina, Vilma, Syed, Parkash, Lan, and Rosie. I love you all. Thanks thanks for coming here and joining us. Thanks a lot. See you.
Thank you. See you.